To call the atmosphere here charged would be doing it a disservice. It is positively electric in this place as we get you set for postseason baseball on the show. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. H, what do these guys need to do to get a win in this one?
The key to me is driving in runs. Their runners in scoring position, they've been really struggling. I mean, you don't have to hit home runs, but pick up that runner that's at third base with less than 2 outs. Hit the ground ball and drive him in. Just a little thing. And as they continue to add on inning by inning, before you know it, you put together a good game. That's what they got to do.
Jose Altuve is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Price ready with the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Hit on the ground out to short, and this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Well, you get ahead of the leadoff batter 0-2. Then you give up a base hit 0-2. Not the way you draw it up. He's going to have to figure out a pitch to put guys away, or this will be a short outing for him.
Aledmus Diaz stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. Outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out. That's a nice at-bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in a good hitter's count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward. They continue to stay in good counts.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. One there under Moreland, and it's a double play.
Batting third, center fielder.
Here's George Springer. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond. But now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
2 outs, base is empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit.
Not close. It's 2-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire, and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. And the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Now the Red Sox will get their shot, no score. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. Now the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. Played on the backhand. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, third baseman, Number 11.
Settling in now, number 11. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. In there for strike one, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. One and one, here it comes. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now. And with two away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Here's J.D. Martinez. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he'll make it in there with a two-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-1 on its way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole and right. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more of game. So coming to the plate, Max Muncy. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. Now the first pitch here from Price. Popped up. And there's your first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and the Price is right here, two away. Now to the plate, Alvarez. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's one of those pitches that just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after two straight one-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Martinez racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a two-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. His first homer here in the series. And the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Into the box, Robinson Chirinos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that's too high, ball two.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. If you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Swing and a miss, strike two.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how he got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
If you want to take a snapshot of staying inside the baseball, that's it right there. Stay inside the ball, shoot it the other way for the base hit.
In now, Yulieski Gurriel, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to third, and they will get to force it third, and that's that. Astros plate two on the two-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number two. 2-1 Houston. Striding in, Steve Pearce. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Steve Pearce.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Left field and deep. Gurriel going back on it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting seventh, second
Digging in now, Michael Chavis. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And the pitch. 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three. Sandy Leon is on deck. On the ground to third. Throw gets him. Two down.
Batting eighth.
Now in the box, Sandy Leon will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. And the changeup is way low that time. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Andrew Benintendi would be next if they can keep this inning alive. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, George Springer. As he loops under the ball and pops it up. Moreland in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Max Muncy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, and it's 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Andrew Benintendi.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And he's retired 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 11. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Runners on the move for second. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw won't get him.
Well, hit and run right there. The runner stealing gets the second. The ball doesn't get the outfield, but the hitter gets a base hit. In a sense, it was a successful play, but it's not exactly what they wanted.
So stepping in, J.D. Martinez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. Second and third here, 1 man out. Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The first baseman, number 18, Mitch.
So striding forward now, Mitch Moreland. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. Red Sox leave them loaded. They're down 2-1. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. A high fastball is in there. The 1-1 from Price. To short, hit hard. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, number 44.
Digging in to try it again, Alvarez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Price ready with the 0-1. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
The right fielder, number 19.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Bautista. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back with the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They lead it 2-1. Striding into the box, Steve Pearce. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Steve.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here it comes. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. In there, 2-1.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo home run for Steven Pearce. His first homer so far in the series, and the Red Sox have come back to knock things up at 2.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Michael Chavis.
Standing in now, Michael Chavis, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Way in front of that fastball. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a flare out toward right center. Bautista coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And he misses. 2-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Number 16, Andrew.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Dribbled to the right side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Mookie Betts. A hit in 2 tries so far. Cole sets. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Robinson Chirinos.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Lifted in the air to right field. Betts has a read on it. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 10.
Into the box now, Yulieski Gurriel. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Benintendi is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
The second baseman, number 27.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Line down the left field line. And that hook's just foul. Boy, not by much more than an inch or two there. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Ready for another shot now. Number 11. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Set to deliver on 2-1. To 2-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Here's J.D. Martinez. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Over to first, Cole, and he'll dive back in. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets foul. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. 1-2, here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Out of play. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. 3, apparently, as he decides not to go after the double play that could have gotten him out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 18, Mitch Moreland.
Digging in, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Full sets. Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And they will not get him at the plate as he's under the tag of Chirinos.
Oh, ground ball up the middle. That's going to score a run right there. That's a nice job of just staying up the middle, not trying to pull a ball or get out in front. Just stay up the middle, and it paid off.
Brad Peacock is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Brad Peacock.
Here's Steve Pearce now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. On
2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Ready with the payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Michael Chavis. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Chirinos corrals it, and that ends the inning. Red Sox settle for just the 1. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox are out in front, 3-2. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's George Springer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Max.
Ready for another chance? Max Muncy. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Line to the right side, but foul.
That's been out.
Now another 1-2. Drilled to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
That was really special. You know, he was down the count, and he just said, I got to battle. He battled it through and got rewarded with the base hit the other way.
Ready once again, Alex Bregman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. They're down 3-2. Digging in to try it again, Sandy Leon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up, or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 count. Here it is. Ooh, good changeup. Just missed inside. And the pitch. Outside and low. 3-0. Number 11 would be next. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Here it is on 3-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're up 3-2. Striding in once again, Alvarez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Now the first pitch here from Price. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Jose Bautista stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Another strong outing here for David Price. Just 2 runs allowed through 6 1/3. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 from Price. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Benintendi racing back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. Digging in, Robinson Chirinos, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. Ready for another shot now, number 11. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
Ball 3.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1 and 2.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
So he tried to double up with him on a curveball. The problem with that is the first one you recognize, the second one you hit. Nice job.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And there he goes towards second. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
And that misses. 2-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And a neck-high fastball that time.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen, and this is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Stepping into the box, Mitch Moreland. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Aaron Sanchez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Wooden bat on a good sinker that time that missed.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Springer comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Stepping into the box, Steve Pearce. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Boston strands a couple, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Brandon Workman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Aledmys.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aledmys Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Carlos Correa will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Carlos Correa.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th-inning lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series as they take the lead 4-3.
I'm pretty sure he was too focused on the man at first, worried about the steal, and just made a mistake with that pitch. It's all well and good to control the running game, but you have to make sure it doesn't distract from your main job, getting to guide the plate with the bat in his hands.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Betts has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Max Muncy. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Chavis is up with it, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now a 4-3 Houston lead. Carlos Correa will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop.
In now, Michael Chavis will be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it. That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Bouncer down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Adam Lind will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Adam Lind.
Will Harris takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he just misses with a curveball. Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The second for one, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Here's Mookie Betts. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the stretch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. (4-3) our score here as we play the 8th. Now a look and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Here he comes again, 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase or give him some kind of different look. He's fouling off everything. Matt, this has been a fun at-bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike.
And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece. And he will get there as the go-ahead run is quickly to third now with the 2-out triple. Settling in now, number 11. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ryan Presley enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Ryan Presley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
And that misses 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Now a line drive, and he's going to deliver the go-ahead run and might get into scoring position himself. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 5-4 game, and he is into second base with an RBI double. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Chris Stavinsky trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Lofted in the air out to right field. Bautista has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We're on to the 9th here in Game 1. It's the Red Sox 5. The historic Old State House here in Boston. Welcome back to baseball here at Fenway Park. Christian Vasquez is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th. Line to the right side. And that'll be a base hit, so they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the 9th. At the plate, Alvarez, he'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it. Right there in his wheelhouse.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. And that's through into left. And back-to-back singles have him in business to start the 9th. And he's safe.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Number 3 will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Now a bunt attempt here. Only play is to first, and a great job there off the bench as the sacrifice is successful.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only 1 out. So we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Now batting, Robinson Chirinos. Both the tying and go-ahead runs stand in scoring position with only 1 away. And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Now batting,
standing in now with runners in scoring position, Yulieski Gurriel. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. Michael Brantley will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Michael Brantley.
he pulls this one into right, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score from third is the tying run. It's now a 5-5 ball game.
I love the late inning at-bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Into the box, Jose Altuve.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And he is out at the plate, trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the inning is over. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their ninth inning lead has evaporated. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. And we are all tied 5-5. Number 3 will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Michael Brantley will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Ready now, Mitch Moreland. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball hit hard towards center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
Bottom of the ninth inning comes up with a big leadoff hit. Man, that is beautiful. Sets the inning up nice. Maybe we'll see a walk-off here, Matt.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Justin Verlander takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Justin Verlander.
Here's Steve Pearce now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The winning run is at first base. The 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Count 0-2.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And oh, what a tough break there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And that winning run will be forced to stop at third base. Wow. Striding into the box, Michael Chavis. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. And he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. And all 3 runners on the move here. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. And the recovery will be in time to get him breaking from third. And a base running gaff that time, as that's the first out of the inning. Wow. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and looking back anyway. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Oh, they put the squeeze on, and he gets it down. And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end 6-5.